Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Tengoku Struggle. It's been a little while for me, not as long for you, it's only been a day. But anyway, I had vacations, and we had to start a new game, and we're behind on that one, and we're really behind on this one. I'm behind on everything, and you know the deal, because August is a douche. I know it's September now for you, but it's still August for me, but it's almost over! But I'm like a week and a half ahead. Guys, remember the days when I used to be like 4 to 5 weeks ahead? Good Lord. Like, I'm 4 weeks ahead! And now I'm like, lucky if I hit 4 days ahead. Good Lord. Anyway, things will get, no, don't you dare. Anyway, we're starting Goemon's route today, if you can't tell, because he is affiliate on our screen. So, there you go. Anyway, let's come into here. We come in here and we go to first, and we have to choose 7. And then we skip until we can pick our boyfriendo. So, let's do this. Yeah, come on. Skip to Maloo. And then we pick our boyfriend. This is going to be fun. Ooh, we're almost done. We are almost done with this game. Kind of makes me a little sad. Because you know what? It really depends. I kind of hope Goemon's route takes a little longer to record. Because I'm already sitting here trying to figure out what we play after this to get us with enough time to overlap a little bit, because the Verche fan disc comes out in November and I'm like, okay, you know, and I don't want to have I don't want this to end a couple of weeks before or like right in time, because, you know, I need a little bit of a buffer. I gotta give me some time to start recording that. So, you know. That's going to be fun. So I got to find something but I don't also want something that's going to take way too long. And unfortunately, all the games I either have one that's like really, really, really long, or they're just barely enough. But, you know, so I'm trying real hard to make everything flow nicely. And the universe is like, no. So, you know. Just so you know. I like... oh, yeah, our CG with all of them in this... I saw it. Don't worry. I saw it. Did you blink? You could go rewind and see it again. Yeah, no, so I'm trying desperately to, get a good balance so that, you know, the later part of this year will be easier to record. I just have a lot of things that are going on. Obviously, you know, with the roof and everything. Still hasn't been fixed yet. By the time you're seeing this, I hope the fuck it has. Because, Jesus Christ. But, you know, then I'm already getting a little bit behind with other things that I've had to deal with. The whole channel thing. And then just having time off. And then the roof thing. And it's like, you know, it's all happening at once. So hopefully we'll be in a little bit better shape. You know. And then September I do have, a long weekend that I can't record for. Because I have my niece's wedding, so I'm hoping that things will be okay, back on track, so that we're good for that, and that doesn't get us even further behind. And then October and November should be a little bit easier, you know what I mean? I don't have a ton of things going on, and hopefully the universe fucks off, you know? All I'm saying. So anyway, starting Goemon, hell yeah! Stage 1. Look at his cape fluttering in the wind. All right, everyone. Starting today, we're going to focus on doing our best. All right. Okay, let's decide everyone's jobs for the day. I'm getting a call so early is just bad news. Is it the corporate slave again? You guessed it. He's asking for help during the lunch rush. We already... Look at his... I'm sorry, but how could you be intimidated by this man? Look at his big giant Bambi eyes. He is so precious and adorable, and I love him. Which is good, because we were probably in love with you in our past life, so fair. Anyway, I'm surprised, because... You know what, though? Well, Jack didn't really he wasn't really one of us till the end anyway. But, we've already worked at Hell Mansion with Goemon, but it wouldn't be right if we didn't in his route. You know what I mean? Because we did it in Kikanosuke's route. We did it in Yono's route. Sharaku, we went there. We were working and he was just like selling pool water. It was onsen water, but still, he was selling grimy butt water to people instead of actually having a fun costume as if working there. So I'm a little disappointed about that still, not going to lie. We know Goemon has one. You know, but... Well, anyway. Are we going? And we're gonna... Oh, no, here. It's not what Father sent me here to do, but Oshichi and Sensei Nono seem to be having some trouble with it. I thought we were going to work at Hell Mansion. Okay, well. And I guess I don't mind being there. I assumed it was Hell... I'm sorry. I assumed it was Hell Mansion. Good morning. Hi, John. Sorry about this. Thanks for coming. I hope we find your lover in this route, is all I'm saying. It's totally okay. I happen to like doing this, so I'm happy to be here. We got the closest we ever did in Jack's route, you know? Today we've got a big group reservation, and we also have some new stuff on the menu. It's just been so hectic. Oh, what's new on the menu? Oh, you weren't around a lot in the last route. Our poor sassy lost child got lost during Jack's route. You better stick around in this one. You have to, because Goemon adopts everybody. I'm just saying. He's the cat dad. Pardon me. I'll take my leave. Wait, don't go. Please, don't pretend to care about me. You and I are complete strangers after all. Yeah, sorry I called out to you so openly the other day, but if you went through the trouble to come by here today, you should enjoy it. Shin, we're starting a new menu item today, the Hell Bake Set. It's a delicious stew that comes in a bread bowl, topped with freshly grated cheese. The soup comes with salad and a mini dessert. Bread bowls are fucking delicious. God, I want a bread bowl now. Wow, that sounds delicious. It's going to be our new lunch item, but I'll give you one on the house. Please try it out and let us know what you think. Fujimori glanced at me. Okay, I'll have that. After a quick bow, he walked toward a seat. Achan, did you try flirting with Shin or something? Since when did you like younger guys? Whoa, 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 whoa. I know he's like in high school or some shit, but he still looks 12. I'm trying to adopt the sassy child, not date him. Jesus Christ, Oshichi, don't go there. That's disgusting. No, but we've met before. He'll claim we're complete strangers if you ask him, though. Uh-huh. Well, I'll ask him about it when we get some downtime. He's a nice kid. You should talk with him when you can. Girl, I don't even like men. Why would I hit on a 12-year-old? Like, that's, ugh. I can't, I don't know, I feel gross just saying that. I know he's, like, probably, like, 15 or some shit. But, like, right? Because didn't we figure, like, well, he's in high school, so he's got to at least be a sophomore because, like, what we would consider a sophomore in the U.S. Because, like, ninth grade... And actually, I learned from my mom, like, when she went to school, ninth grade originally wasn't in the high school either. It wasn't until she went into 10th grade that then ninth grade was, like, all of a sudden added to the high school or something. But it was the same thing, too, with, like, 6th grade was considered elementary school. And then, like, so, I mean, so back in ye olde days, maybe not everywhere, but a lot of schools were like that in the U.S., too, where, like, high school was the last 3 years and not 4, you know? Where you didn't have ninth grade as part of high school. Ninth grade was part of middle school, you know? So, but I think that's still the standard in Japan, so I'm assuming for this game that would be the standard. So if he's in high school, he's probably still, I mean, that would still make him like 14 to 15 at the youngest, you know? So, but still, even if he's like 15, that's inappropriate. We're 19. We're like an adult and he's like a baby. I'm sorry. Yeah, when you're like 30 and 34, it makes no motherfucking difference. But when you're like 15 and 19, that is a huge fucking difference. And that's disgusting. All right? The older you get, the less age differences actually make a difference. Like, 4 years can make a huge difference depending on where you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, 2 years can make a huge difference depending on where you are. But an hour passed. After being asked to help with a delivery, I left the cafe with Oshichi for a moment. Although, to be fair, we dated Kikanosuke and he was 17. But the man's been, to be fair, he's a couple 117. You know? So, he's not going to school? He hasn't told me anything, but it's weird for a boy his age to be roaming about at all hours of the day, isn't it? It really is. See, now do you get this, Ochichi? There's no way. We're trying to mom him, the two of us. We're going to be his two moms. You're adopting him with us now. He does like hanging around me and Takamura, though, and he seems like a really nice boy. I was hoping he might see the world a little differently if you were his friend, Ha-chan. He's awkward at first, but if you keep trying to talk to him, he'll get used to you. I appreciate the advice. I'll keep trying. Why are you chirping at me? Why are you squawking? You're just making screaming noises. Is that your chirpy sound? I know you can chirp nicer than that. You're like, meh, meh. You're making whiny sounds. You're just being a whiny boy. Just being a pure whine boy. What do you want? You just want attention? You're like, I want attention, but when you go to pet me, I'm going to scream and bite you. But I want you to pay attention to me, Mommy. Pay attention to me. What you want? What you want? I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you. We don't beat the bird. We tease the birdie and we say we're going to beat him. And that means we boop you on the snoot. I'm going to beat you. I pet your beak. Oh, you do want petties. Silly bird. Oh, don't you bite. Here. You want snugs? I got my knees up. You want to come snugs? You want to come snugs in my hand because you don't have teddy bears up here? Do you want me to start bringing a teddy bear up here for you? Because you like to snugs with your teddies. You're not allowed to snug. You could snug with mine. You could go snug with Azul and Malleus if you want. You could snug with Sebastian over here. You're allowed to as long as you don't poop on them. You're like, no, I'm going to preen my tail instead. Okay, whatever. I appreciate the advice. I'll keep trying. You come here for the weird shenanigans and the talking to the bird hunt, right? Because I'm never going to not talk to the dumb bird. A few more hours passed. He just keeps walking back and forth between my knees. One knee, other knee, one knee, other knee. The flow of customers has finally slowed. Again, I'm so sorry for asking you to come help so suddenly. You must be hungry, yes? Would you like to try our new menu item before you leave? Is that okay? You have to try it. It's delicious. Take a seat. Oh, I sense a suspicious presence lurking nearby. Suspicious? Oh, no. Is it an attack? No, it's one of our boyfriends. Probably Goemon. I quickly turned to see... Told you. It's Goemon's route, so if it was going to be one of our boyfriends, obviously him, but come on. Hey. And why the long face? I wish you wouldn't look so disappointed to see me. I'm not disappointed. Look at his giant Bambi eyes. I'm sorry. Sensei Nono just said a suspicious presence was lurking nearby. Can we help you, Ishikawa? And this is a cafe, right? Is there a problem with me coming here as a customer? My apologies. I thought you may have been here to pick her up. Anyone who can't come home by themselves would obviously just be in our way. Goemon, don't argue with Sensei Nono. He's still trying to pretend he's a big tough marshmallow and not a squishy gooey marshmallow. I had to say it in that voice, but he is trying so hard. Like, yeah, well, she'd be useless if she can't come out. No, you absolutely came here to pick me up. You're the one who gave me sandwiches after your bullshit. Come on. My apologies, Lord Hellguardian. Ushichi's like, girl, marry this man. By the way, Ishikawa. Yes? Ha-chan's told me all about you. I was a big fan of you in my lifetime. I saw plays about you and bought portraits of you, too. And then I don't need to tell you that there's never been an actor as handsome as the real deal. around Shotoku a lot? Because I feel like that's something he would say. Holy shit. Oh, stop. Wow, I never imagined I'd meet you in person like this. I mean, he is beautiful, so it's not like he's wrong. Ishikawa really is a star. Hell Mansion even has an attraction named after him. That's right. Have you been, Hachan? Yeah, I was going to say Goemon's cauldrons are the best because they're basically a teacup ride. And I fucking love teacup rides. We've had this conversation. Ishikawa and Enma here actually came to help the other day when we were short on staff. Ah, right. A lot of the staff there comes from hell, so workers are absent a lot. Well, I don't think I'd go there willingly, but the experience was pretty interesting. You wouldn't go there willingly? What are you talking about? It's a perfect date spot. It's a famous date spot in Asakusa. I can't go on a date without a partner. I'm just here for work. I feel like I'm just here for work is what she would say, but I feel like I can't go on a date without a partner. It's so... I want that to be the right answer, because, then Goemon will be like, I'll take you. You're like, whoa, you know what I mean? That's giving him that's opening the door and the window. That's just blowing down the whole entire house. So you were totally open to the fact that leaving him an entryway to say, I'll take you. You know what I'm saying? But her real answer would probably, I'm just here for work, because we know her, she hates men. You know what I'm saying? Oh, goody gumdrops! It's I can't go on without a date. Okay. I can't go on a date without a partner. Then you just need to find one. I don't have time for that. Besides, I hate men, remember? I do, but not even having a little fun while you're here almost seems wasteful. Okay then, Oshichi. Maybe you can take me to Hell Mansion. Girl date? Look at her blushing. Aw. Hachan. Now, promise you won't laugh when I say this. But I've already decided that my first trip to Hell Mansion would be with Shinosuke. And I know what you're thinking, that I shouldn't dream about that since you think it's so uncertain that I'd see him again. Well, I haven't said that exactly. I'm a little sad because we'll never get to go on a friend date to Hell Mansion. Because we'll probably never find Shinosuke. I'm starting to wonder. Okay. But I think it's adorable that she's like, no, I'm going to wait until I find him and go, like, that's so sweet. Look at you. I really do hope you find him, Oshichi. I really do. It's just a little promise I made to myself. I even memorized the layout of Hell Mansion so I can always be ready. She really, really likes Shinosuke. I'm a transient, and I don't have any memories like that whatsoever. Honestly, I was jealous. I can't wait till our memories start popping out and we realize Goemon's always been our lover. Oshichi, don't give up. I told you I'd help you look for Shinosuke, didn't I? And I also like the fact that if that's what's happening, I feel like the game is opened up with that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's a safe assumption that I'm making here. But I like the fact that then Goemon's route is the last one and not like, oh, you do him in the middle and then you date other people. Like, no. If you're gonna make him like, sort of kind of, like, there's always a poster boy. Not always, but when there is a poster boy, it's like, they kind of want you to think that that's the canon boyfriend, but it's not really set in stone, But in this one, kind of feels like if you were in love with Goemon in your past life or whatever, that kind of makes him the canon boyfriend. You know what I mean? Like, you could argue around, like, the poster boys for other games. Like, well, he's the poster boy, and they're kind of trying to push you to think he's canon, but you could kind of be like, and, weasel your way out of it a little. You could convince yourself it's not true. Even though, if you look at it, the plot kind of pushes you that direction a little bit more. But there's really no way to argue around this one that if Goemon was our lover in a past life, that he's not the canon. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's a little harder. So it's a good thing his route's last anyway. So, Oshichi, don't give up. I told you I'd help you look for Shinosuke, didn't I? I'm gonna make you a promise, too. I won't eat any more sweet mochi until you find Shinosuke, Oshichi. John! Pick up 2 hell-baked sets. Oshichi, please serve them. 2? I thought Ishikawa would like to eat. Don't just go and choose my order for me. People who waste food turn into hungry ghosts. Be grateful and accept your blessing. Look how Goemon was just sitting there the whole time quietly. Is Shinosuke the reason why she set fire to her place? How do you know about that? She might not be as famous as me, but Yaoyo Shichi is pretty well known in both the hell and human realms. She is? I think there's even a song about it. Well, at least there used to be. Wow, she even has a song. And what's more interesting is your promise to help your best friend look for her beloved. She says that she feels like he's not in hell. Is that just women's intuition? I gave him a small nod and filled my spoon with stew from the bread bowl. But wouldn't that mean that the guy's already forgotten about her? She knows that already. You? I'm just sitting here with my hand. If you itched yourself and it hurt you, that's no reason to scream and bite me. It's not nice. Just being beastie. Just being very beastie bird. I know, you're so precious though. I've heard that over and over. But even still, she always says that there could be a chance he remembers. And this is good stew, by the way. Yeah, the bread too. That's sensei no-no for you. It really isn't any wonder he's able to answer every single one of my father's demands. Anyway, so what if he doesn't remember her? I look behind me and see Oshichi showing a guest to their seat. I don't know. But she wants to see Shinosuke so badly that she hasn't disappeared yet. Yeah, that much is obvious. I know it would be so painful to finally find the one you love and realize they don't even remember you. Oh, God, come on! Oh! I can only imagine how Goemon feels after she said that. Find the one you love and realize they don't even remember you, and he's like, yeah, no, I get it. Come on, and you're gonna... Come on. It would break her heart. Yeah, it would. He looks so sad right now. He knows what it feels like. Oh. Oh. There is no way that is not a dig at where this is going. Come on. But she loves him so much, even still. I think it's good for her to keep dreaming about going to Hell Mansion together. I can't just tell her to give up. Okay. I'll help you. What? I think the chances of finding him with me are better than you doing it alone, right? Are you sure? I'll be roaming around Asakusa to find out more about Asaemon and those guys anyway. It's lucky we're here, really. Asakusa's a tourist city with guests from all over. The chances of finding him are pretty high. Yeah, you're definitely right. He's encouraging me. I've noticed this before. He might be a villain from the eternal hell, but he's good with people. He even diffuses tense situations back at the house. Well, I suppose I could try to trust him. How do you intend to find him anyway? Is there a plan? And do you know what he looks like? That's right. If he's going to help... Oshichi drew a picture of him. I don't have it on me, but I'll show it to you when we get back. She's like, it's not going to help much. Did you look around town this morning? I asked around a bit, but there wasn't much about the app. And not many days have passed, and people just said they've started using it. I see. Did you see anything strange around? I didn't really see anything, and that's why I went to talk with Okuni at the Kumonoi Temple. You went by yourself? I was lucky. I was wandering around nearby when Okuni and her husband came by. Did they mention anything? And they just said they're here to save humans. Again with the Savior Act. That sound, it's a gong. Oh, there we go.
Hello, everyone. It's time for today's virtue ranking.
Johto, huh? Oh, look, it's Rei Nishikikoji.
In first place, continuing from yesterday, is Rei Nishikikoji. He gained 5 million in virtue.
He did it again? 5 million? It's so much money. And there could have been so many better ways to use it. Like donating it. Wow, I can't say donating it to a cause or something. Oh.
He's from before my time. Plays about him showering the poor with money were popular in my time, and I was asked to draw him a lot.
He gave to the poor. This atrocious villain from the eternal hell. His words seemed so kind, and yet he seemed a little embarrassed. Now, thievery is still a crime. Yeah, but like, kind of noble of him to steal from the rich and give to, like, yeah, come on. The valedictorian of the Hell Guardian School won't be swayed so easily. Really? Have you seen his giant fucking saucer eyes? Because they sway me pretty easily. And his, like, fucking, like, entire fucking beer factory worth of packs that he's got going on. Like, Jesus Christ, he's got an 82 pack. It's a Costco pack of beer going on. Jesus.
I hope to see you again at tomorrow's virtue ranking. If you haven't done it yet, make sure to install Johto.
I'm sorry. Ugh. Gaining virtue like this is pure insanity. Well, at least it doesn't seem like they're trying to commit some human massacre. And they probably would have tried doing it by now if that were the real motive. But I still don't know what the point of this is. I'm sure they know Old Man Enma and Takamura won't just take this sitting down. But maybe their ultimate goal is erasing your daddy from existence. Goemon? It tracks. As long as the old man exists, their sins won't be pardoned. How do they bypass that? Father wouldn't be defeated so easily. I agree, and I'm sure the old man would notice if his life were being threatened. He isn't dumb. Yeah. But also, why us? Because you're also strong? Because he trusts you. I feel like it's the because he trusts you. Because you're strong is we're not sure, and because he trusts you is more of an assured answer, you know what I mean? Because he trusts you. I have to reach over because the bird's in my left hand, and my tablet's on my left side, and I only have one hand. Because bird is comfortable, we don't disrupt the bird. It's because he trusts you. Huh? What's that about? You're always so hard on us. Are you giving me the carrot right now instead of the stick? Rude. You know I'm relying on all of you. And do you have a fever or something? Please just take the compliment. I never thought you'd talk about us like that. Yeah, wait till I make out with you. I should have kept my mouth shut. I looked at the floor, embarrassed. Hey, it's Goemon and Lord Hellguardian! Yeah, this guy. So now you're going to be here because you were Goemon's friend, so that's why you weren't showing up. But now, because you showed up in the common route and then never showed up again, now I'm suspicious of you. But only because we thought about it earlier, like maybe Shinobikni's not the one pulling the strings. Also, she went back to hell very easily when Asaemon went back. You know what I mean? She was like, all right, peace out, bye. And I feel like if she cared really about what she was doing, she wouldn't really go back. But then again, maybe she would because then it's more like, well, she cares more about Asaemon than she does about what she's doing. Like, she was doing all this to get him out, and then if he's not there, what's the point type of a thing? And like, that's kind of romantic and pretty and beautiful, to be fair. So, but you showed up and then never showed up again, not even in passing, and at least Mukun's showed up a couple of times. And we know what his purpose is. He was the scapegoat. You know what I mean? And he's the idiot who did it. So, like, but like every one of the other side characters has kind of almost had a bigger part to play. But I mean, I guess Shiroku not. Well, I mean, sorry. I had to yawn as that thought was coming out. I mean, he could just be never been around because he's going to play more of a part in Goemon's route, kind of like Ichise did in Jax. You know what I mean? Like, because if you think about it, Azami's not in a lot of the other routes and stuff, so, all right, maybe you're not suspicious. I don't know, but if somebody has to be, you're the last man standing that could be suspicious, unless we're going to add in a whole new character. You know what I mean? You're like our last option. Either Shinobikini really planned all this out and why, or if she's not the mastermind, it's you. That's the only options here. You know what I mean? Because they're not going to, like, add in another side character. You know? That would seem pointless. So, we'll see. Shiroku, and also this is Goemon's friend, and Goemon probably trusts him a lot. So, that would make it, like, just really bittersweet and sad. Like, your friend betrayed you. You know what I mean? You'd have to fight your friend. You know? Talk about drama? I'm just saying. Oh, hello. Good timing. I've been meaning to ask you something. You know about Shinobikini and that weird app of hers, right? I don't know why, I'm so sorry. Oh, dear God. Obviously. It's all anyone talks about in hell, especially about how those prisoners got out. And they're forbidding us from talking about it with humans, though. It seems like it might cause some trouble if that's spread around more. Has anything strange been happening? For example, has anyone else tried escaping? No, I haven't heard about anything like that. The security's a lot tighter now. I'm sure no one's going to be getting through the gates of hell. I see. Thanks. If you see or hear of anything suspicious at all, let me know right away. Sure thing. Hang in there. I'll see you later. Yeah, later. They almost talk like they're brothers. I wonder how they know each other. I'm curious about Shiroku, huh? I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't pry. It's just, you both seem so close. We're old friends. Like family. Definitely friendly rivals, I'd say. Okay, so if you're friendly rivals, but you're friends... yeah, there's gonna be like... He's gonna be like, no, I've always hated you, or some shit. There's gonna be something dramatic now. Now there's definitely... You're like, oh, we're besties! That would hurt, but now we're friendly rival? Oh, yeah, no. Shit's going down with that guy. He's a bit older, so I guess that would make me the younger brother. Friendly rivals? Wait... Does that mean he also has a desire? No, not exactly. Goemon was being intentionally ambiguous. Again, I don't mean to pry. Sorry. I guess it's okay for you to know. So, I was actually a ninja. Okay, I was like, which button is for the frickin' library again? Ninja refers to secret agents who worked in intelligence, sabotage, clandestine operations, and assassinations under feudal lords. They existed from the Kuramachi to the Edo period, with Iga and Kaga being the primary styles for ninjutsu. Ninjutsu, yeah. A ninja? As in the ninjas who throw ninja stars and vanish using scrolls and smoke bombs? Yes, those ninjas. Also, I still remember how to make those smoke bombs. I was an orphan. I never knew the faces of my parents, and I was raised in the same village of ninjas as Shiroku. After I left the village, I served a lot of people. I told a lot of lies, and if ordered, I even killed. That's what he meant back then. Huh, but he's an orphan? But it's all in the past. I quit being a ninja. Back when you were alive, you mean? Well, once I left the village, I became a traitor in their eyes. Whoa. And sometimes I think what we're doing is karma. I was an escapee myself then, and here I am chasing down escapees. He escaped. That kind of makes it sound more like your village was a prison than a free place, you know? I was at a loss for words, but I guess like it's a ninja clan, so it's kind of like the mafia, like you don't just decide to retire unless you want some cement shoe. You know what I mean? Okay. Hell is full of all kinds of different people. It would take an eternity to try and figure out what each of them did during their lives. But something doesn't add up. He doesn't seem like the type of guy who would run away. It's been only a week since we've met, so I can't say I know everything about him. But he's always so confident, and it seems like there's nothing he can't do. He ran away from oh my god, do you think, he's like, I can't make a woman like you my wife, right? Like, and she took that, if he's the one saying it in her head, she's like thinking, oh my god, see, I obviously did something so horrible, and this man thought I was trash. And we've already kind of postulated that it was Goemon and being like, no, you're too good for me type of a thing. But like, what if that's why he left his village? He's like, no, I have to leave and stop doing all these bad things because she's too good for me. So I'm going to leave and make it. And then, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? You know? So she's like, he doesn't run away. He didn't. He left for you. Oh, and you don't remember him. This is going to turn out so fucking... It's going to squeeze all your fucking heartstrings, isn't it? It's going to tug them all, tie them in a knot, and just pull them so tight your heart just snaps. Ugh. It'd be rude of me to start asking why he left. I guess that explains the ninja stars in the hallway. Maybe you can give me a demonstration one of these days. Sure, that's easy. Oh, I thought he'd laugh me off. Surprising. He wants to spend time with you as much as possible, because he wants you to remember him. Okay, let's ask around a bit more and then head back. I've got to see this Shinosuke picture for myself. You're like, you're going to be disappointed, sir. Okay, here it is, Goemon. This is Shinosuke. I was waiting for his reaction and it didn't disappoint. Just, he isn't. You expected him to be speechless, but it's still funny. It has a very particular style to it. It does, doesn't it? I can't say I'd do any better myself, to be honest. I'm so sorry, I don't know why I'm so tired today. Like, did we ever think we could be like, Sharaku, are you good at, like, drawing if people describe someone to you? Art is an innate talent, a special skill. Only those gifted with it are able to draw. And this is supposed to help us find him? Well... Whoa, what is this supposed to be? It looks like it was drawn by a drunk squid. Hey! I think a drunk squid might manage better. Who the hell drew this? They should have asked me, the great Sharaku, if they wanted a real portrait. Oh, yeah. We can do that, too. Huh? Sharaku, you remember the friend of Our Lady here? The one from the other day? Oh, yeah. Yaoyo Shichi. She's famous in the Crushing Hell. Kind of crazy the man-hater and man-lover are friends. Wait, are you talking about me? Who else would I be talking about? Shichi's not crazy over any man. She's just been in love with her first lover, who they'd never even kissed or held hands. She burned down an entire city for him. Are you saying... Oh, Shichi drew this? I'm sure Lord Sharaku Toshusai knows about what drove Oshichi to set fire to her home. She wanted to see the man she fell for, right? The one drawn there is the man she fell for. What? She wasn't able to find him in hell, so we were talking about how he might be in the human realm. His name is Shinosuke. Everybody's face when they see her drawing. Look at Sharaku. He's like... It's It's not that he's never had that expression on his face, but in this context, it's just so fucking funny.
Well, when I was making a name for myself, people mocked new styles of portrait making. I'll say these lines have quite the charm to them.
Well, Sharaku, we're wondering if you could draw a portrait of him based on a description. Like how they do for wanted posters. What was I literally just saying right before this? I was like, why couldn't we ask Sharaku to do it? And here we go.
Yeah, that's easy.
Really? Oh my god, are we gonna find Shinosuke for realsies? Because I was getting a little disappointed thinking we're never gonna find it for poor Oshichi.
I'll make him 100 times more handsome, too.
I'm sure a real artist would be able to draw an exact likeness of him. Could we actually do this? Would you be able to draw him at the cafe?
You think I, Sharaku, would be worried about people watching me?
She's a model prisoner, so she goes back to hell at night, huh? What about after the cafe closes?
Not a problem.
My lady, the cafe's still open, right? You should reach out to Oshichi and the corporate slave. I'll do that right now. Thanks. I love that this is the first part. Maybe I should take a bath. Well, no, but I should eat something. No. I should just go to the basement and do some training.
Chief, you're restless today, meow.
Yeah, it doesn't even have anything to do with me and my heart. Oh, it doesn't even have anything to do with me. My heart already hurts from beating so fast. So, Shinosuke, Oshichi's lover that she's been searching for, might actually be found.
Meow! That's amazing!
But it's only a possibility at the most.
I'm gonna hope that you find him with everything I have, meow!
Look at that. Even Tama's rooting for her. Thanks, Tama. We're just getting his portrait, John. I shouldn't be so nervous about it yet. Please, I hope we can find Shinosuke, and I hope that he remembers Oshichi. To fall in love sounds just so amazing. It's impossible for someone like me. Out of nowhere, something small flew and fell right in front of me. Goemon? That was you, right, Goemon? I'm here to take your life. I'm just kidding. Ugh, don't scare me like that. You're the one who said you wanted to see me throw ninja stars. I never would have guessed you could fold something so cute. The real deal can kill people, you know. I think that suits you better. After I left the village, I served a lot of people, told a lot of lies, and if ordered, I even killed. That memory is coming back. And don't look so down. Leave the past in the past. We've already died, so let's work on being happy this time around, eh? So, Goemon and Shiroku had hard lives. My lady? Can I ask you a question? Why did you leave your village? I'm sorry. I was just really curious. In a nutshell, I was ordered to be the next leader of the village. I didn't want that, so I ran away. The leader? That village is deep in the mountains. Some might call it a hidden village. After ninjas have been trained, they're usually assigned to serve a military family, or maybe the family of a merchant. If you had the chance to live in peace in the capital, wouldn't you hate being used and dragged around by someone all the time? I wanted to live more freely. Wow, that's what you mean by free? I made a base in the capital of Kyoto, and had a good time doing it, but I messed up and was executed. I thought that was all behind me, but now I'm being forced to serve King Enma, being used again in some cruel fate. He left his home seeking freedom. That does sound like him. The sight of him sharing this with me calmly, even cheerfully, made me smile awkwardly. Happy? Yeah, really happy. I'll answer anything you want. Huh? What I put down on that survey, and that's really just a tiny part of me. I appreciate the offer. I can't seem to think of anything else, though. He's like, I will tell you anything you want to know. Yeah, because again, the more I tell you, maybe the more you will remember me. And remember you love me, goddammit! If we were not in love with him in our life, I'm gonna be so disappointed because it's set up pretty well. Okay? Let me know when you do. Will do. You can have this ninja star. Maybe little Tama would like to play with it. It's fun. Okay, thank you. Alright then. Good night. See you tomorrow. Good night. Tama!
Meow! I've come to take your life! Meow!
Nice catch! That was pretty good.
Meow! I'm more than just a ball of fur! It'll take more than that to defeat me, meow!
Cute ninja star, huh? Goemon gave it to me. Here, you can check it out while I take a bath.
Woohoo! Thank you, meow!
Tama totally loves it. Thank you very much, Goemon. In that moment, I had no idea what was coming. Tragedy was just around the corner. Oh, I don't like the way they say that. Tama?
Meow, meow! Meow, meow! Meow, 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 meow!
What the fuck happened? Did he hurt himself? Give me your life. We have no bond with him right now. Chapter 2 now. We're so terribly sorry.
I'm so sorry! If I could die an apology to you, I would, but I'm already dead!
A single ninja star doesn't need an apology. Also, isn't it an origami one? So Tama obviously, ripped it to shreds. He's a cat.
He wasn't done maliciously, meow!
Is that the tragedy that's right around the corner? Is Keith destroyed? That was so overly dramatic for this. Unless they set you up, they're like, tragedy is just around the corner, and then this happens, and then you're like, okay, and then actual tragedy happens. Okay, you're either being over dramatic, or you're trying to lull us into a false sense of calm. I don't really know now.
The paper, it felt so nice on my claws, and before I knew it, it was in shreds, meow!
If you liked it so much, I'll just make you another one. Your claws might like that.
Meow! Lord Taro, you could be so kind, meow!
Right?
Did he just buy my allegiance?
I'm sorry, Goemon. You made something so nice for me, too. And Tama really didn't mean anything bad by it. I hope you know that. I told you, don't worry. I'm honestly happy little Tama had some fun with it. He's supposed to be an atrocious villain of the Eternal Hell, but he's kind. Yes, and hi, also, look at that whole entire Costco pack of abs. You know, instead of a 6-pack, it's like a 32-pack. Jesus. As his owner, I'm very grateful to hear that. Little Tama, you say the word and I'll whip up another ninja star just for you.
The word!
Tama, please, have a little restraint. Sure, I can make one while the water for the coffee heats up. Smiling, he begins folding a piece of notepaper with small, deliberate movements. And just like that... Okay, it's done. Here you go, Tama.
Meow!
Tama definitely caught the ninja star Goemon through and began to play with it. That's like crumpling up a ball of paper and then being pissed that your cat shredded it. You know what I mean? It's a nice little folded origami thing, but it's just paper. It'll be okay. But it's cute that we're like, oh, we kind of destroyed. He's like, don't worry about it. I can fucking whip up another one. We're going to have to get him a little pack of origami paper now at the store to be it makes up for the fact that, we destroyed that one ninja star, and then this way you could just make others. I guess a Hell Guardian cat is still a cat. His cat instincts have stayed with him. He likes chasing bugs around, too. Tama, I'll make you another one as soon as that one gets ruined.
Meow! I'm taking you up on that.
I feel a little bad for Goemon, but this honestly makes Tama so happy. It's nice. Goemon, maybe I can help you out with something. As a thank you. You really are just so sincere and proper when it comes to these things, huh? And for you to be so formal and reserved towards someone you're living with makes it feel like there's more of a wall between us. Or are you on your guard around me? I'm not on my guard. What should I have said? Like, I'm not on my guard is a lie, because we absolutely are on our guard. So I feel like it's the what should I have said? That's what I would go. What should I have said then? You know what I mean? Yeah, look at that. I know how to romance going on. Sorry, buddy.
You okay? You gonna stay snug in for just a few more minutes? Don't,
And here I thought I was trying not to act arrogantly, even toward a prisoner. A wall. Maybe you can tell me what I should have said instead. And I also think that's the right answer, because instead of, I'm not on guard, it's denial, but being like, what should I have said? Like, I don't know. Like, we're trusting him and asking him and, like, relying on him. Hey, Tama really likes these. I hope you can keep making them for him, would have been fine. What? Wouldn't that be annoying and presumptuous to tell you? And this is exactly what I'm talking about. You're not asking for money or anything outrageous. It's not presumptuous at all. I see. That's what you mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. And let's leave it at that. Okay, we should line up all the cups. Oh, sure. A wall? I thought I opened up quite a bit already. I hope you can keep making them. Next time I'll try to remember that. I've got a proposition. I forgot to wash some rice, so I want to go eat breakfast at Sensei Takamura's. Oh, I'm up for that.
Hey, make sure you clean before you leave. You keep saying you'll do it at night, but you keep forgetting.
Oh, that's right. I'll do it after my coffee. My lady, have you already told Oshichi about Shinosuke's portrait? Yeah, she was at a loss for words over the phone.
I'd like to tell her that she'll have nothing to worry about moving forward, but even if my art is amazing, what are you going to do if that guy doesn't remember her? You have to consider that possibility.
Lord Hellguardian, what should we do today? The enemy doesn't seem to be active today, so all we can do is gather more intel. Yeah, let's put our efforts into finding out more about the app. Let's go eat breakfast at the corporate slave's place, and then we can split up for the day. Aw, me and my harem going to eat. Good morning. We're here for the morning menu. Good morning. What good timing. Would you mind helping out today? Huh? What about Oshichi? I'm so sorry. Please excuse me. Oshichi? She's been like that all morning. She's been so focused on Shinosuke that she hasn't been able to concentrate. All right, well, I can definitely help. It is my fault. Thanks for waiting. I have 4 orders of the morning set.
Oh.
Huh. Oh, I fucking love Yona still so hard. Look at him blushing. Like, oh, you look cute in the cafe uniform. Oh my god. Oh, right. I guess this is the first time the others saw our lady in uniform.
It sounds like you must be a regular here.
I just came here yesterday because the place I wanted to go to happened to be full. Right. Shinosuke's like, yeah, okay. I love the look on his face. Everyone, please eat quietly. I don't want you starting a commotion. You really don't trust us, do you? How am I supposed to trust someone who tries charging at a Simon out of nowhere? I'll be helping here until lunch is over. Shinosuke, come back after the cafe closes. I'll join him. I did say I'd help in the search, so I'm curious about the art, too. Really? Alright, I'll see you a little later. He's like, I want to be wherever you are. Phew, okay. I'm pretty sure things will be okay now. I've got to make the most of my afternoon and try to gather some more information. I just hope Oshichi's feeling okay. She's never made mistakes like that before. I guess it's obvious. He must be all she's thinking about. I glanced back at the Spirit Belvedere and felt myself getting nervous again. Huh. I'm on duty right now. I have to focus until nighttime.
Whoa, mister, you're so good! Do it again!
Sure, watch this. I looked to see Shiroku skillfully manipulating a kendama? Several children surrounding him, possibly not having seen such an old toy before. There, how's that?
Whoa, that was so cool!
Huh? It's the Lord Hell Guardian. Were you watching me? How embarrassing. Not at all. It's nice to see you having fun. Everyone's show's over. I have to talk to her.
Okay, later!
I feel bad for interrupting their fun. It's fine. I was gonna stop soon anyways. You're pretty good with the kendama. You think so? Actually, when I first came to work in the human realm after being a model prisoner, I was assigned to a gift shop. I was asked to sell toys, so I was desperate in learning how to play with this thing. Oh, wow, I see. And my weak point is talking to customers, and my personality is much better suited to be in security. Anything unusual happened lately? Oh, I'm sorry. Goemon just asked you the same thing yesterday. You really are King Enma's kid. Always so serious. It's okay, I haven't been seeing anything out of the ordinary. Serious? Again? I'm concerned about the escapees, too. I'll be sure to report anything unusual. Thanks very much. Yeah, see, he's just too willing to help. That's so sus. You're too willing to help. It's suspicious. Well, I'll go back to making my rounds. Say hi to Goemon for me. I was raised in the same village of ninjas as Shiroku. So, Shiroku is a ninja too, isn't he? Throwing paper shuriken and being good at kendama. The image of ninjas in my head had just got a lot cuter. Hey, it's Fujimori. He's in a good mood. Hello, Fujimori. Hello. You don't need to act so surprised. The only time people talk to me is when they want to steal my money. You seem to be in a really good mood. Did something good happen today? I should just gloss it. She's like, I'm not trying to steal your money, kid. You're wrong. Truly, such a child. So, what reason does a stranger like you have for stopping me? I actually wanted to ask you about something. You know about the pardoning app, don't you? Of course. Did you install it? I'm not interested in a cheap trick. Oh, good. Are you looking into getting it? Huh? No, I was just curious about it. I see. This child, it feels like... Excuse me, why are you laughing? Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. It's just... This feels like an interaction I've had before, and I was just enjoying it. Right, because he feels like my little brother, and we're gonna find out that, right, because we're like, wouldn't that just be adorable if he was your little brother, just reincarnated? Huh? That was weird, huh? Sorry if that was rude. I really didn't mean anything by it. Is this some new pickup routine? Like that invitation to the barbecue? I'm not interested at all, so you'll have to excuse me. And he's off. But honestly, that was pretty weird. Why did I say that? Was that coming from a past memory? It couldn't have been. And we are about at time, so I will stop here and we will continue next time. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.